What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we are in XUR'S cave on Io for the 31st of January, so of course the last visit for the first month of 2020, and we're going to jump in and see what XUR has for us this week inside of D2, as well as D1 very briefly. So, how are you feeling, XUR? Here he is on Io, of course. We better take a look at the map, hadn't we, because we're jumping ahead all over the place. So, over on Giant Scar, on the left-hand side right here, in the cave, which you'll find fairly easily, is where XUR is actually located. But for that main inventory, we have the Fighting Lion for the weapon this week. We've got Lucky Pants for the Hunters, the Starfire Protocol for the Warlocks, and then Peregrine Greaves for the Titans. So nothing super new right there. But of course, if you are a new light player, or a newer player in general, maybe there is some stuff that'll be useful to pick up, and we'll talk about that in just a second. But otherwise, you can, of course, get higher stat rolls on exotics, including exotic armor in particular, but also exotic weapons that will drop from the year 1, 2, and 3 world pool for exotics. So, of course, not including exotic quests and raids, sorry, but yeah, randomly get chances at higher stats on the armor pieces when you pick them up from this Engram, so good luck with those. But otherwise, of course, he does have consumables, including the 5 of Swords for the OG Nightfall, and Invitations of the 9, if that's something you are still working on. Now for the Fighting Lion, if you are a newer player, it comes with Delayed Gratification, where grenade projectiles will bounce off surfaces, and you hold to fire and release to detonate. So, a pretty interesting weapon, fairly popular in PvP in general. It also has Thin the Herd, where direct hits will do more damage to enemy combatant shields, and rapid kills against grenade damaged enemies, will refill the magazine, and kills always drop primary ammo. So, pretty good weapon. Maybe something to play around with right there. But the Lucky Pants for the Hunters come with illegally modded holster, where precision hits will load 1 round to the chamber of stowed hand cannons, and hand cannons will ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So pretty interesting Hunter exotic, of course. And these are the 2.0 versions, as always, rolling out with fairly low stats from XUR, 48, 49, and 52, you lucky titans. But of course these stat rolls aren't particularly high, so if you get them dropped in other places, the stats will be better. But Starfire Protocol for the Warlocks comes with Fusion Harness, where fusion grenades have an additional charge and recharge from empowered weapon damage, and then fusion grenade kills will grant Rift energy. So a pretty cool one to mess around with on the Warlocks right there. Can actually set up some pretty decent builds. But then we have the Peregrine Greaves, and of course all shoulder charge abilities, including Seismic Strike, Hammer Strike, or Shield Bash, will deal bonus damage when activated in the air. So if you want to absolutely destroy some tanky targets with these things, then it's something you can do. But really, that is XUR'S inventory this week, guys. Not the most exciting stuff, unless, of course, you are newer once again, and he may have some slightly more useful stuff. But in terms of D1, right now he does have the Helm of Inmost Light, a heavy weapon engram, the 4th Horseman for the weapon this week, and then he's got Transversive Steps and Young Ahamkara's Spine, if you happen to still be collecting anything in the game. But for now, guys, that rounds up XUR for the week. So I hope you found the video useful, and if you have, a rating below is very much appreciated. Of course, I will be keeping you posted next week with new info about the Empyrean Foundation and the events we've got throughout February. So stay tuned to the channel, get subscribed if you are new around here and you enjoy the content. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an awesome weekend.